This video is going to cover how to edit your take the picture page. So what's laid out here is accessible by once you're logged in. You go ahead and edit page. You'll see a page that comes like this. And remember always, if you see a cell element like this, and the text is white, which in this case you see here, it won't come up in this environment. You have to hit text, and you'll see it's here. Or you can go to visual, and you'll see it. Once again, text and or visual. And in this case, that's just a quick tidbit. But in this case, you want to add a new environment. So your gallery, what you're going to want to do is hit the plus sign. The cool trick about WordPress and the Visual Composer for you, you can kind of type in, if you don't see it here immediately, and or with these sub pages, a cool trick is just going in the upper right hand corner, typing in gallery, which is you want to add, because you want to add images. Click on this. You will now notice this is all of the information and options that you have within the, your gallery section. So first and foremost, widget title. Ironically, with the widgets, disregard that. You don't need a title for it. If you want to do have something above it, you can put it. But in this case, you have options: flex slider, with tab, fade. I'm sorry, with slide, Nevo slider, image grid. Ultimately, you can have some fun and play with this. There's a bunch of options here. Auto rotate is how many you want, and some of this stuff is pretty self-explanatory. The size, I would type in full if you want them, or you could type in the exact dimension. Like it notices here. And then if you want the photo to actually do something after they're clicked on, most of the case I hit none. And or if you want them to go to a larger, you can do that. Pretty photos, disregard, that's something else. I would never select that. It's going to point somewhere. And then open custom link, it would point to something that's, going to a promo or an item or something internally outside of the site. And then, most importantly, here in the plus sign, you hit plus. And then, either upload, these are stock and our media library. If obviously you're adding new ones, this is going to be your main go-to. Upload, you'll hit select, and it's going to pull where these sites are. Most of that I think you kind of already know when pulling media. But that's it. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and delete this for the tutorial, but you'll be able to edit this page. Oh, and then once you're done adding this gallery section, if you want at any point, you can hit this trash sign, and that's going to delete everything that's in the cell element. And or if you're working on things, you can add additional cell elements by hitting the plus sign and doing that. But I think for this case, you'll probably just be adding the images, and that's how you do that.